When I moved out of my apartment, I made sure to wash the windows thoroughly before leaving. As I stood there looking out, the newly bright and clear views instantly lifted my mood. It was fascinating to realize that this sudden wave of positivity wasn't just psychological relief, but a direct result of a complex chemical process happening inside my brain. First, completing such a concrete chore triggered my brain's reward system. Looking at the spotless glass gave me an immediate sense of accomplishment, which stimulated a release of dopamine. This neurotransmitter is responsible for feelings of satisfaction and motivation, essentially acting as my brain's way of rewarding me for finishing a tough task. At the same time, clearing the grime allowed significantly more natural light to flood into the room and hit my eyes. This increase in light exposure signaled my brain to boost the production of serotonin. Serotonin is a key mood stabilizer, and its rise directly contributed to my feelings of happiness, emotional balance, and general well-being. The physical effort of scrubbing, reaching, and wiping also played a part. This exertion prompted my body to release endorphins, which are natural stress and pain relievers. They helped create that pleasant, relaxed post-workout sensation right after I finished the physical labor. Finally, moving is inherently stressful, which means my cortisol levels were likely elevated throughout the process. By taking control of my environment and bringing order to the chaos of moving out, I regained a sense of control. This cognitive shift caused my cortisol levels to drop, easing the tension and bringing a deep sense of calm. Ultimately, washing those windows provided my brain with a perfect cocktail of dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins while lowering my stress hormones. That is why the world outside looked so much brighter and why my mind felt so refreshed.
Boxes packed and stacked up by the door, shadows fading on the wooden floor. One last chore before I hand the keys to bring this empty space onto its knees. I grab the cloth, I wipe away the grime, the dust of years, the residue of time. And as the glass begins to fade away, a sudden shift comes over me today. And the world outside is shining bright and clear. The heavy clouds of moving disappear. Dopamine is rising as the job is done. Serotonin soaking up the morning sun. A chemical reaction in the light. Washing windows made my spirit bright. My muscles ache from reaching up so high, but there's a rush of comfort floating by. Endorphins kicking in to soothe the strain, to ease the tension and to numb the pain. The chaos of the move is finally still. The quiet room, the polished windowsill. The cortisol is dropping in my chest. The panic fades, my mind is put to rest. The world outside is shining bright and clear. The heavy clouds of moving disappear. Dopamine is rising as the job is done. Serotonin soaking up the morning sun. A chemical the street. It's biology enclosure making me complete. Spark inside